Shit. Shit. Hang on. I decided to stand up for this one because it would take me forever to get on the floor and go, But I'm starting to get better. It's just a matter of time. Time. It's always time, ain't it? Anyway, I'm sorting through change since I'm sitting here. What was coming through? Like, I have been super emotional this past week or whatever, right? Especially when I drink, because it's coming out. Like, it switched back. So, but what was coming through about it is, how it was coming through is like, you've done so much healing and introspection and shit on yourself, and getting to the part of your journey where you're what's the word, emotionally more mature now than you were before. So now the really deep seated stuff is coming to the surface, hence the deep emotional pain in your heart, hurting, like really feeling it and allowing yourself, which you couldn't do before because it was your defense mechanism. It was your survival, which is why you couldn't do it before. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So, and we have a new moon coming up here in a couple days. So it's like in the shadow of the moon, I just heard. So in the shadow of the moon, it's boiling. It's coming up to the surface to then be released. It's almost like a volcano in a sense, right? Magma. It's the magma. So, that's all I really wanted to talk about. I wanted to get that out before we moved on to anything else, or I moved on to anything else myself. We're gonna get through this. My back thing, it's no, and it's bad. It's bad. Is that Debo? Debo's a cat. Yep, him is going in the house. Anyway, yeah, so if you feel like you're going backwards or something, you're really not. It's just you have some deep rooted stuff from your childhood, from life, that is coming to the surface. And if they gave you everything at one time, you might go crazy. It would be too much to handle, is what I'm getting. Little fuzz, there it is. So it's broken up, right? It's not linear. You've been healing things cyclically, right? It's been jumping back and forth, It hasn't been like, okay, from the time you're born, or maybe, there's trauma even when you're in the belly, because you could hear everything, right? Your brain is developing. Your everything is developing in your mother's womb, right? You're cooking in there, right? So you hear everything, and some mothers have traumatic lives, very abusive and stuff, I think that's why my mom went into labor. I think my stepdad beat her into labor, but I'm not real sure. She's not here, and so it doesn't really matter, does it? It's over with. But I don't know, you guys. There's just, in the shadows, it's that deep-rooted shit that's coming up. So, And you'll know this is for you. This is true for you. I guess I hadn't really thought about it too much, but I'm just like, why am I so fucking sad? You know? Why? Why is this fucking pain like I've never felt before? It only comes out little by little, but because we're able to handle it now and let it go in a totally different way. There's layers to this shit. Your trauma's layered. There's a lot there. You didn't realize it because it was your survival mode. Dissociative disorder or whatever. They love to use big words and names, right, to make people feel like they're all that, and so people listen to them. You know, people of this world are still on that shit. God, got to look a certain way, got to be a certain thing for it to, for somebody to listen to you. Hogwash. Fucking stupid. You go with what you feel, and that's what a lot of us are learning. That's how we're breaking free, freeing our mind, taking the red pill. I think it's the red pill, right? All right, I love you guys. Namaste. Peace.